Hi, this is Mrs. Ashworth. Today I'm going to talk to you about databases. If you want to access links from the slideshow, go to the link listed here. You'll need to be signed in with your FUHSD account. Databases rule because you can access them 24/7 from anywhere. Articles are more reliable than those you can find on the internet. There are cool ways to narrow your search. They contain articles and information you can't find for free online. They contain a wide range of source types, and they often give you formatted citations. To find databases, you'll go to the LHS website. You can access these directly while on campus. If you're at home, you'll need to get the passwords in SchoolLoop in the News section or from the Lynbrook Library research site for off-campus access. You need to make sure that you're logged in with your FUHSD Google account in order to access these passwords. There's a hint here that I have listed before I show you exactly where they are on the LHS website. The public libraries also have databases, and different ones as well. So if you don't find what you're looking for on our Lynbrook databases, definitely try using the public library databases. So if I go to the Lynbrook High School webpage and I go under Academics, the second link is Online Databases. If I click that link, that will put me here. This is a list of all of the databases that we have. Many of them will not apply to your research. So I've collected a few that will definitely apply to what you're doing. The first is Encyclopedia Britannica Online. This is a good place to get your pre-search done. That's not the open web. ImageQuest is a great place to get pictures that you can cite in your research. The second is the Gale Virtual Reference Library, and as you can imagine, it's a lot of reference books. Reference books aren't just encyclopedias. You can find lots of references here that you can search very easily, which is a really great feature of ebooks. And you'll be able to locate articles and different sections, different chapters of different books that you won't have to read the entire book, but you'll find good information there. JSTOR is the third. That's just a run-of-the-mill database. It's got lots of good scholarly articles. And then I have a couple of links. Well, the second link doesn't work, but the first link does. It's the History Reference Center. But there's lots of other EBSCO sites. And I'm just going to give you a taste of what that looks like. I've already got one open here. So this is what you'd see if you just clicked on EBSCO databases rather than selecting a specific one. This is a list of all of the different databases that we have. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but if you want, you can select them all to do your search. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Or you can specify which database you actually want to use. If I click the Continue button, here I have this searchable space, and I'm going to click Elizabethan women roles. I have 42 results that are listed here, and I can change my limiters and refine my results over on the left-hand side to full text, to scholarly, to images only, and I can also change my publication range if I need to. And I can select different source types and stuff like that. These are all things that you can do in a database that you can't do in the open web. So as you can see over here, we have a book listed as number 1, we have a periodical is listed as number 2, and then we have an academic journal that's listed as number 3. But I want you to notice something. This third one does not have a full text option for you. When you see this little PDF sign, full text, those are the ones that are going to give you what you need. Whereas this one is probably just a link to a reference. So let's just say that I want to use this. Just for saying that I do. If I click on the PDF full text, this gets me the entire article. I can search within the article. And then over here on the right hand side I have some tools. If I hover over it you won't be able to see it, but there's a little piece of paper, this tool right here, and if you can't read what it says, for me I can see it, the word is cite, but it's under the little hand for you guys. So that little piece of paper is where you click if you need to cite the source. And as I slide down through here, I'm looking for MLA because this is the citation format that we're using. So there it is. And check it out. I can take this whole citation, copy it, and paste it directly into EasyVib. It's in the right order. It doesn't have to be fiddled around with. It's all correct MLA format, which is an awesome thing that databases do that the open web does not do normally. I'm going to head back to the slideshow and talk to you now about keeping it real, because databases are not always user-friendly. Databases do not work exactly like Google. Research takes a lot of time, but hey, research takes a lot of time if you're just on the open web as well. You will get frustrated, that's okay. The key is that you keep trying. Ask for help if you need it. Now I'm going to talk about some different database problems. The first, the number one database problem that we have, or that we hear in the library, is I can't find anything on my topic. Here are some suggestions for you. The first, pre-search. Find terms and synonyms and alternate spellings, keywords that will help you conduct better research when it gets down to it. There are some things called Boolean search operators or terms. They're words and, or, and not. They will narrow and broaden your searches. There's also the asterisk or truncation operator. And then we also have other databases, the option to use different databases rather than the ones that you're limiting yourself to. You may be limiting yourself to just one or two databases. By selecting all of them, you have a broader range. Steal search terms from relevant articles, and again, I say it again, talk to someone if you have questions. Another problem is this. I found an awesome quote from a site on the open web. Can I use it? We're totally fine with you using awesome quotes from a site on the open web. Oftentimes, you can also find those same quotes in the original source. So in order to locate the original source, oftentimes on those websites, there will be a link to the source. Click on the link and quote that instead of the open web article where you got it. Chances are you'll find even more quotes when you click on that link. If no link is present, look up the author and article name in a database like JSTOR or EBSCO. Chances are you'll be able to locate it that way. And again, like I said before, and like I keep saying, ask a librarian, ask your teacher, and we can help you locate that information if you're having trouble. Some of you will find awesome articles, but you only find one awesome article, and you're stuck at that point. This is okay, because you'll probably be able to get more from your research by bibliography mining that one article. Look at the bibliography for relevant source or sources. Try to find the articles in that bibliography to use in your paper as well. This isn't cheating because you're going to be citing that information. Other common issues are these. The first is that the sources say or seem to say exactly the same thing. This is okay. You look authoritative and smart when you have several things that say the same thing because it's just proving that you're getting correct and accurate information. Some of you will find these really long articles or papers, and in that article you'll only find 2 sentences that are relevant. This is normal part of research. It happens all the time. A third thing that happens is that sources are kind of related to the topic but don't cover everything. It is your job as the author to connect information from different information sources. So that's that synthesis part. You synthesize the information that you find in order for it to fit with what you need to for your topic. And finally, this last slide is on tips and tricks for databases. The first is to create an account. Oftentimes you will want to create an account in a database so you can save your searches and articles. Read abstracts to save time. Abstracts are summaries of information. Number 3, use suggested subjects to narrow your search. Also narrow by full text and date range if necessary. Number 4, when you find an article that fits, steal the subject terms and keywords. Number 5, look at bibliographies and steal relevant resources. And number 6, use search features within articles and ebooks to find what you need. I have a feeling that you guys are going to excel in this. You guys have already shown that you are good at doing research, and I have faith that you will also do well with databases. Good luck.